Oh wow, the water sure is green in the Long Island Sound these days. I wonder why.
I think I might be able to help explain that problem.
Wow, it's the Scout from the critically acclaimed video game series Team Fortress 2, created by the Valve Corporation and releasing in 2007, within the same year taking in multiple awards for Best Artistic Design and Best Multiplayer Experience. What are you doing here, Scout?
Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, I'm no stranger to pollution, with the constant skirmishes taking place in the town of Twofort causing lead to leak into the water supply, having all but removed the townspeople's capability of rational thought. I think I know something about pollution, and I knew that as soon as I saw your little sound here, there'd be a heap of trouble. So I loaded up on some bonk and came here as soon as possible.
What's the problem with the Long Island Sound? It looks a little green, sure, but I don't see anything wrong with it.
On the contrary, Long Island Sound is susceptible to a very large problem that could devastate entire sections of it. You see, nitrogen buildup within the sound caused by runoff from nearby fertilizers can make plant life in the sound grow at a rapid pace.
But Scout TF2, isn't that a good thing?
It may sound good at the beginning, and sure, the oxygen levels of the water will rise considerably at first. However, although these underwater plants grow at such a high pace, the algae on the water's surface also grows at such a similar pace, almost as speedy as me, and you know how fast I am.
Wait, but if the algae grows too, won't it cover the plants below it from the sunlight?
Exactly. That's the issue. When the algae bloom becomes too quick to control, the algae will completely coat the surface water and block the sunlight required for the plants below to photosynthesize. Because of this, the plants will all die out in a short period of time, and one thing that happens when any creature or organism dies is decomposition. You see, decomposition requires oxygen, and when all the plants die, there's nothing else to produce the oxygen needed. Because of this, entire sections of water will have their organisms virtually drowning from lack of oxygen. These areas are known as dead zones, where almost nothing can live without dying.
Wow, that sounds really bad. Where in the Sound is most susceptible to things like this?
Well, the most highly populated areas of Connecticut that's near the water would be around Norwalk, Bridgeport, and Stamford, which are all around the western basin of the Sound. These high populations can be very detrimental to the Sound, as the runoff from any lawn care products would easily make it to the Sound. Furthermore, Connecticut has many agricultural ports. However, the problem with this is, Connecticut also has a large amount of rivers, meaning that no matter where these farms are, there's a possibility for the runoff to reach a river and run into the Sound. The buildup of all this nitrogen will cause a bloom event, but the most susceptible portion of the Sound to an event like this would be the western basin, as it is the farthest from the open sea, which cannot have bloom events as it is far too large to have a high concentration of nitrogen.
That sounds really bad. Is there any way we can help?
Actually, there is. When caring for your lawn, don't use any high nitrate filters that might run into nearby rivers and oceans, and tell your friends and family to do it too.
Thanks a lot, Scout from Team Fortress 2. Thanks to you, I might be able to enjoy a cleaner and healthier Long Island Sound.
No problem. Oh, that alarm means I have to get back to my flight. Can't let Manco get taken over by robots. Take care.